Hi there, with today's video I'm discussing ways to avoid overtraining. After all, training is simply a game of stress and adaptation to that stress. Workouts that you do stress your body by challenging either your limits of endurance or speed, or in some instances both. If you apply just the right amounts of stress with exactly the right frequency, your body will adapt and become stronger. After all, that's what all of us want from our training sessions. For example, when you perform a long workout, that will deplete your muscle and liver glycogen stores. So what happens is your body adapts in such a way to be able to store more glycogen over time. So which means that as you're getting fitter, so your body's systems to be able to store muscle and liver glycogen increases to be able to increase your ready energy reserves. As a result of this, your endurance levels increase. However, if you get this frequency of stress versus adaptation wrong, what happens is that your exercise stress hasn't got the sufficient amount of time to absorb into your system. You haven't given yourself the sufficient amount of time to adapt. By way of an example, every workout that you do will break down a certain amount of muscle tissue. What happens then is this breakdown of muscle tissue will trigger an inflammation response within your body. And this inflammation response is what ultimately repairs the muscle tissue that's been damaged. And what happens during this repair process is, because the body's expecting another similar type of stress to be coming again in the future, the repair process makes the muscle stronger than what it was before the stress. However, if your next hard workout happens before your body has had a chance to adequately adapt to the previous hard workout, all that happens is you're adding more muscle damage on top of the muscle damage that has happened before, and you have a negative training cycle where you're effectively, with each and every training session, breaking your body down. And if you continue to break your body down for long enough, you will eventually completely wear yourself out, and this is the state that people refer to as overtraining. However, the overtraining is what you have been doing all the way along to get you into that space. Remember, your body gets stronger during the rest/adaptation phase following your workout. Your body doesn't get stronger during the workout. However, at the same time, that doesn't mean that we can spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week lying on the couch and we'll become stronger. The body at the same time needs the stress in order to be able to adapt, to be able to get stronger. But please bear in mind that, especially at the beginning, when you're starting out on a jogging program, trying to get fit, allow your body the sufficient amount of time to be able to recover and adapt to the training stresses that you have been doing. And the easiest way to achieve this is by training progressively. If you're just starting out, please take a look at the other video that I've got up here on YouTube about how to start jogging for the first time. It gives you a step-by-step program that you can follow over a 14-week period that is set at a level that you'll be able to cope with really easily. And secondly, all of the rest adaptation spaces that you need between each and every single workout from day one is built into the program, and it will allow you to start running for the first time and develop and progress at a rate that will allow all of the adaptation and prevent injury. If you are already a regular runner, then use the hard easy rule. In other words, no back-to-back hard days, no back-to-back hard workouts, but intersperse your high intensity days with easy days in between. In the future, I'll be doing a series of videos about how easy your easy days need to be, simply because what I see on a day-to-day basis amongst the athletes that I coach is many of them are still going way too hard on the easy days. And this is a lesson that I learned from the Kenyan runners. The Kenyan runners on their easy days go at a pace that will absolutely astound you that it's so slow. The third key element to bear in mind is to plan recovery weeks. With the training programs that I put together for triathletes, a normal training cycle for an athlete will be a 4-week cycle, a 4-week microcycle, in which you've got, within that 4-week microcycle, you've got 3 weeks of progressive increasing intensity, and the 4th week both intensity levels and volume cut down by 50% from week 3. So you've got a really specific recovery week as the 4th week in any 4-week microcycle. Some athletes that are training at even higher levels might need a 3-week microcycle where it's 2 hard weeks, 1 easy. But for the vast majority of athletes, I find that their bodies are able to adapt most efficiently to a 4-week microcycle, 3 weeks of build, 1 week of easy. And then after the easy week, your next build kicks in at the same level as where week number 2 was before. So again, recovery weeks planned. At the very minimum, you've got a 4-week microcycle where the 4th week is your recovery week. And finally, the 4th element to be looking at is listen to your body. Sure, you have your 4-week microcycles all planned out. You're in week number 3, you've got a recovery week coming up next week, but you get up one day and you feel like you've been hit by a freight train. You've got absolutely no energy levels whatsoever. And that day on your training program happens to be a high intensity training session. What do? Very simple. Your body is trying to tell you that it is over fatigued. Your body is trying to tell you that on this day you need to insert a rest day into your schedule. And don't then, after your self-imposed rest day by listening to your body, try to play catch up on that high intensity training session that you missed. Because all that you'll be doing is overloading your system once again. So if your body is telling you that you need a rest day, take the rest day. And don't try and play catch up on the sessions that you've missed. Because all that will do is it will lead you to be doing too many sessions in too short a space of time, which will be leading to the over fatigue and overtraining. So those are my 4 key elements to be looking at as far as avoiding overtraining. Please share this video amongst your friends, click the like button down below, and also please click the subscribe button down below as well to subscribe to my channel so that you can be kept up to date on all of these type of useful training tips, training ideas videos that I'll be bringing out to you on a weekly basis. See you next time. Cheers.